My dear student, this is your third powder dosage form which you are going to prepare in your practical class. I have given this thing. I am not sending this in WhatsApp because there are a lot of mistakes in the copy. Tomorrow I will dictate everything. Object is to prepare and dispense 1 dose of compound effervescent powder. Synonym is its other name given to the preparation. It is also known as SEIDLIDZ, SCSEIDLITZ powder. Why it is so, I will tell you just now. In prescription, name of patient, date is 18th, age 20 years, male. I have given the name Rahul. Recipe, powder number 1. This particular preparation has got two powder number A and powder number B. Should be packed separately. Sodium potassium tartrate 7.5 gram, sodium bicarbonate 2.5 gram. It is labeled on the 7-fold wrapper as powder A. Powder number B, tartric acid 2.5 gram. It is powder number B. It is packed in separate 7-fold wrapper labeled as number B powder. Miscepiate pulvis, that is mixed to make the powder, sends as 1 dose. 1 dose you have to prepare. Is direction, that is signal to the patient. This MFT is direction for the person who is preparing this particular powder. Signal is direction to the patient how it should be taken. Dissolve powder number A in half glass of water. Then add powder number B. Take whole quantity while it is in effervescence. When you add powder number B, there would be evolution of carbon dioxide and it gives carbonic drink. So it should be taken while it is in effervescence. Usage, it has got variable usage. Tomorrow I will dictate in the practical class. It has got usage, I will just narrate here. This powder is used in functional constipation. Constipation which is functional. What it is, I am just going to tell you. Second, it is used as purgative for preparation of the bowel, before surgery or endoscopy of GIT tract. This particular preparation is given for this purpose. Third, it is also used for radiological examination of GIT tract. It is given 1 or 2 hours before radiological evaluation of the GIT tract or kidney also, or any other abdominal part where it has to be observed radiologically. This powder is also used in cases of poison cases. If person has taken intentionally poison, then this is given, and the unabsorbed poison which is present in the GIT tract, it would come out after use of this particular powder. This powder is also used in treatment of worm infection. Anthelmintic drugs are termed as anti-worm drugs. These are given to the patient, then this powder is given. So the worms which are present in the GIT tract, they become detached from the GIT tract, and then when this preparation is given, they come out of the fecal matter through the anal cavity and the worms will come out. So these are the 5 uses of this preparation. Mainly it is for functional constipation. Now I will just tell you the constipation, the different types. Functional constipation is that constipation which is not properly functioning in the body. Every person has got typical type of defecation timing. Some person goes once in 24 hours. Some person goes twice a day for defecation. Some person goes thrice a day. The reverse is also some person has got defecation timing set in the body once in 2 days. So it depends on the person to person. If this cycle is being disturbed, then this powder is being used as purgative. That's why the functional name is given to this purgative. It is being used as functional constipation. In functional constipation, to regularize the function of the GIT tract which is present in individual person. So these are the uses. Now action of individual medicinal agent. Sodium potassium tartrate. Sodium potassium tartrate, it is a saline purgative. It is named as saline purgative. Mean is sodium potassium tartrate is not absorbed in GIT tract. It remains in the GIT tract due to high ionic content present in GIT tract. It absorbs water from the surrounding tissues, and the bowel where the constipating effect is there, it would have accumulation of water with these ions. This is the property of sodium potassium tartrate, which is saline purgative. Sodium bicarbonate, it is alkaline in nature, and tartric acid, it is acidic in nature. When this powder is mixed in water, sodium bicarbonate react with tartric acid as alkali and acid. There is formation of sodium tartrate, which is also saline purgative, and there is evolution of carbon dioxide, which gives this preparation as carbonic drink. Reason being is you are taking about 10 gram of salt. If you take 10 gram of salt as such only without effervescence, you can take it, but it won't have proper taste. So while effervescence, you can very easily take it. While carbon dioxide is being evolved, you can take the whole quantity. So that way, that is the reason this particular preparation is also known as carbonic drink. As we are taking the Coca-Cola, Thumbs Up, etc., these all are carbonic drinks. So evolution of carbon dioxide is to subside the salty taste of these salts which are being taken in bulk quantity. So this is the reason of this mixing of tartric acid and sodium bicarbonate. Then about this name of this preparation, Sidlitz powder. This is a compound effervescent powder. This is also known as Sidlitz powder. Thomas Savoy, he is a scientist. He found out that in a particular spring, that is झरना बोलते हैं ना, in particular spring which is situated in Germany, if that water is taken, person who is constipated, it is being relieved. And the name of that particular spring is Sidlitz. It is situated in Germany. That's why that name has come up with this powder, Sidlitz powder. So this is due to the content of the water which contains sodium potassium tartrate, which helps in removing constipation present in the particular person. So Thomas Howe was the person who first found out that spring water is helpful in removing the constipation. Afterwards, it was found out that it contains sodium potassium tartrate. The sodium potassium tartrate, this is also known as रोचेली salt. ये कई बार वाइवा में पूछ लेते हैं. You should know the name of sodium potassium tartrate. What is synonym of sodium potassium tartrate? You can say it is also termed as Rocelli salt. So this is the action of indigenous medicine agent. Now method of preparation, you write simple way. I weighed sodium potassium tartrate 7.5 gram, transfer in the pestle mortar. Sodium bicarbonate 2.5 gram in pestle mortar. Crush both the powder with the help of pestle and pack in a 7-fold wrapper and label it as powder number A. Then in that pestle which is dried, take tartaric acid 2.5 gram, again converted in the powder form. Take a 7-fold wrapper and name it as powder number B. These two, powder number A and powder number B, both are packed in one bigger wrapper, and on the back side you can label it Seedlitz powder. Name of patient I have arbitrarily written is Rahul, male, age 20 years. Direction whole you will write. Dissolve powder number A in half glass of water. Add powder number B. Take the whole quantity while it is in effervescence. Precaution is it should be taken early in the morning. Reason being, its onset of action of this preparation is 1 to 2 hours. Within 2 hours its action appears in the body, so it is better to take early in the morning. If you take at the night hours, person has to get up in the night hours for defecation. So this is the reason it should be taken early in the morning. So this preparation is prepared like this. Action of medicine, individual medicine agent, I will tell you in the practical class. Then precaution also, why it is known as seedless. I will dictate in the, I am not sending on WhatsApp because lot of mistakes are there in the copy from whom I am sending you. This part you can write down in your copy if it is visible. Otherwise tomorrow I am going to tell you in the class. Preparation is very simple. Powder number A, powder number B, and pack them in big wrapper, and I will show you how effervescence are being evolved. Because sodium bicarbonate reacts with sodium tartaric acid, there would be formation of sodium tartrate, evolution of carbon dioxide and water. So that way this preparation is being prepared. This preparation is modified form of Eno fruit salt. Eno fruit salt is not having this sodium potassium tartrate. It contains only sodium bicarbonate and tartaric acid. So if you have seen the container of Eno fruit salt, it is tightly packed. We can also pack these both the powder if container is tight. If it is not tight, then there is possibility sodium bicarbonate, if in one wrapper it is there, it may react with tartaric acid. It takes vapors from the atmosphere and your powder will have interaction with sodium bicarbonate and tartaric acid, and there would be evolution of carbon dioxide in the paper. If you take that powder also, there would be action in the body, but it is not palatable. It is difficult to take 10 gram of solid by mouth without evolution of carbon dioxide, which gives carbonic drink. So this is the reason, nothing else is there. So I will just tell you some detail about the constipation. Constipation is present in human being. It appears in the body by various reasons. If the GIT tract is not having proper secretions, stomach, intestine, etc., due to irregular timing of the eating habits or irregular taking of the food articles by the person, it is chances to have the constipating effect in the GIT tract. To remove that constipating effect. One is saline purgative. Then there are 5 categories purgatives. Another category which you are going to read in theory very detailed, irritant purgatives. They cause irritation GIT tract, and that irritation causes a mechanism I have forgotten to tell you. Same is there. These components which we are mixing, they produce saline purgative action. There would be accumulation of water in GIT tract. When accumulation of water is there, this is the mechanism. Then there would be distension of the GIT tract. This distended GIT tract gives impulses to the brain. It is known as reflex action. It gives impulses to the brain. Brain by efferent and afferent nerves give back the instruction to the intestine to increase the peristalsis movement. So by distension of the bowel, peristalsis movement is being increased due to accumulation of lot of quantity in GIT tract. There would be distension, reflexes goes to the brain, brain gives their direction to the GIT tract to increase the peristalsis. Due to increased peristalsis, the accumulated fecal matter and water and the salt, they come out of the anal cavity, and constipating effect of the by any reason which is present in the body, that is being removed. This preparation can be taken regularly. There is no harm in it. People are having constipating functions in the body. Some people are having, they can take it regularly. It is not habit forming because nothing is absorbed in the GIT tract. It remains, comes out of the body, and it can be used very easily. So that way this preparation is saline purgative. Another is irritant purgative. Just in theoretical part I am telling you, not saline. Irritant purgatives are those which causes irritation of GIT tract. Due to increased irritation of the GIT tract, peristalsis movement is being increased due to this irritation, and there would be defecation of the GIT tract, that is irritant. Phenolphthalein is one component, dulcolax, etc., which we are being very commonly used. These are irritant purgatives. Third category of the purgatives are bulk purgatives. These are having action due to physical property only. A very common is isabgol. Isabgol is seeds of a particular plant. These are being given to the patient. This is also Ayurvedic, but nowadays it is very commonly used. When these isabgol seeds are being taken, it has got a peculiar property. When it come in contact with water, isabgol seeds, it swells up to the 10 times. A 10 gram isabgol has been taken, its volume becomes 100 ml. So again there would be increase in the bulk in GIT tract due to the physical property only, and that distended bowel causes reflex action and peristaltic movement is being increased. So this is another category of purgatives which are commonly used for defecation or removing the constipation. Then we use enema. Enema is a procedure where um, soap water, usually it is being inserted in the anal cavity and it is given in enema form. A container is there in anal cavity and a spatula is being inserted, and about 1 liter of water, soap water is being added, and person will feel the distended colon part of the lower abdomen, and there would be defecation. So this is another way of removing the constipation. Then nowadays one tube is available, proctosil its name is. It is being inserted in the anal cavity and its whole quantity is being by pressure it is given in the anal cavity. It slightly causes irritation of the anal cavity and colon, and that due to that irritation produced by the component present in that particular proctocele, they increase the feeling of defecation. So that way, these are the components you are going to read in theory class in very detail. Madam will take or myself will take, it depends. So that way, this preparation is third powder preparation which you are going to prepare. One you prepare aspirin powder, another is ORS, very important. This is also very important. One more powder is there, that is tooth powder, which is Colgate tooth powder, which is available in the market. After this, you are going to prepare that powder also. So there are 4 powder. Initially, I told 3. There are 4 powder in your course, and this tooth powder is very important. You are going to prepare it. The component which you are going to mix, there are several components in the tooth powder. In the laboratory, all chemicals are fresh that can be used by you people. So that powder you are going to prepare next to this. Now there is difference of 3 exercises in batch A and batch B. I will try to cope up all the things because batch B has yet not prepared aspirin powder, then ORS, then this is third. Before this, I am going to tell you about the anti-hypertensive drug. 2 or 3 group of drug I will discuss tomorrow in theory class. Not tomorrow, on Tuesday. I will tell you about the how different anti-hypertensive drugs are being used to reduce the hypertension in the person. Persisting hypertension is there, that will I will tell you day after tomorrow.